Hey, this is Wyatt, and in this video, I'd like to take a look back at 2019 so that I can take a look forward at 2020. Let's open the door and look at some of the themes for 2019. So I went to Funnel Hacking Live. I also did the One Funnel Away Challenge a couple times, plus a higher-end Facebook Messenger marketing course, among other numerous courses during the year. All those courses and events have a promise of taking massive action towards a particular result. And although this works for some, for me there's a couple of stumbling factors. First, massive action is hard to do and keep a normal life. Now, many massive action takers will nod their head this one and declare a win. Now we know why you didn't make it, and they're partially right. I'm not really a massive action taker, and it's hard to deny that. But once you realize, okay, I'm not going to really be doing the same massive action that people are talking about there. Knowing that I'm not a massive action taker, realizing that means that I can set that aside and go on to other strengths. The other stumbling point are the external results to keep going. You have to have those external results to have the motivation to keep going. And this is a huge stumbling block. In the past, I've leveraged analytics, those external results you're able to get, and consolidated clients' thin content towards a much better ranking. And although this took time, I could see the external results and that reinforced the motivation to keep going. Not only for me, but also for the client. The thing of it is, there's this magical tipping point that doesn't always happen with external results. And if you don't keep going to that magical tipping point, you're gonna stop and never get there at all. The results lead multiple failed projects, not because they were a bad idea, because I've seen other people with the same ideas and do well. It's more because there wasn't the focus and energy to follow through the critical tipping point of success. That's why I'm starting the 2020 One Focus Challenge. This challenge relies upon small, consistent action over time that leverages the compound effect. It doesn't rely upon immediate external results. It's one where you have faith in the process so that you can get to that critical tipping point. It's one focus, simple actions, and consistency with those same actions. The end desire, of course, is to live a creative life with the freedom to create, travel, and just be. And the ingredients include passion, childlike playfulness, combined with service to a tribe. Now, I'm pulling ideas from multiple sources. A lot of this relies on a one-page website and or authentic two-step sales funnel that then goes deeper over time to move from product to offer to ongoing experience and co-creation with your tribe. Now, some of this has got some woo-woo in it. Some of the woo-woo in the overall challenge is the process of faith relies upon the ability to be yourself and trust your inner God. That's your strong intuition. And that's so the universe can help you. Now, there's also less emphasis upon massive action. You still need to take action. This relies upon being in alignment before you take that action. And when you're in alignment with who you are and your overall sense of being, you can actually have much larger results, faster, with a lot more focus, joy, and clarity. In the description, you can join the 2020 One Focus Challenge. It starts the first week of 2020 with videos, downloads, and more. And I'll be pulling in from multiple sources to provide myself and you the chance to leverage our strengths as creative entrepreneurs who might not have the massive action genes, yet still want to live the creative life. Now, some of you might be saying, that's like the blind leading the blind. You've just admitted to not really having the focus. So why would I do a challenge where you just admitted you didn't have the focus? What makes this stand apart? It's not me, it's you. Tools that I'm actually pulling together are tools from other experts. These are known to work, and I'm putting together in a way that makes sense to me. Whether they work for you is up to you on how you use them. All these courses promise the same thing. Take massive action, get these results, and guaranteed you're going to make this happen. That's not what this is about. This is about taking small, consistent action over time, leveraging the power of the compound effect. Now, when you go through this challenge, I'll show you exactly how the compound effect works, and I'll show you the step-by-step to create a one-page website or authentic sales funnel. That's all been done before. It's all been played out before. That's not really that complicated. That I can definitely show you. What makes this stand apart as far as the 2020 One Focus Away Challenge is not a course, not a plan, not a challenge. It's just you digesting a few things to do and then just doing it and tweaking it so that it works for you. That's the crux of the whole idea. That's why most people fail at getting the results they want to in a course. They see it as something that they are led towards, meaning you're guaranteed results. Just hold my hand, follow this one blueprint, and you will get results. That's not what this is about. This is instead about going forth with a rough idea and having some resources laid out in advance for you, but at the same time, being able to go forth without knowing. Meaning you're going to have some rough idea of which way you're going, but it's not going to be a direct line. Now, everybody's seen that picture where you say, here's your plan, and it goes from here to here in a straight line, and the actual is something like all squiggly until you finally get to the result you want. And the 2020 One Focus Challenge is basically in between those two. There's not a straight line like courses show, but there's not such a squiggly wiggly line like what life typically will throw at you. It's more saying, okay, there is this in between where I'm going to have to go a little bit squiggly, but not as straight as an online course. So I'm going to have to trust in the process of discovery. It's that trust in the process of discovery and going forth creating without knowing everything that needs to be done. That discovery process is vital to your actually keying into what is possible. Now, often people think it's just a color by numbers. Here you go. Here's your little coloring book, and here you go. Color in these numbers, and you'll have the result we're talking about here. It's really easy. Well, now, that's what a typical online course will do. Follow the follow by number blueprint. The 2020 One Focus Challenge says something slightly different. It says, yes, although there is a core structure, how you get to the end result is going to be up to you. And it's going to be part of that discovery process. Tools and ideas are going to be there. You have to create towards that end result and allow your intuition, trust in the universal outcome towards your end result. So in that sense, it's a discovery process. And that's the key, is that discovery process. On the one hand, you don't want to go off in a direction that obviously isn't going to work. But on the other hand, that paint by numbers isn't really going to give you a lively result. You want to be enlivened and woven into what you do. So the 2020 One Focus Challenge is a move towards that. It's that in-between line that says, let's not do the paint by numbers. Although there are simple steps to take towards the end result, there's going to be a lot of other things you're going to want to do in terms of a discovery process towards that end result. So you have to trust in that process in this challenge. So join me. It's free. You can sign up below. And I look forward to seeing you the first week of the new year, starting the 2020 One Focus Challenge. Thanks a lot for watching. See you there.